feel like crap today, but that doesn't stop the day. The biggest reason that I don't feel very good is because allergies. Where I've been outside a lot and the wind where we live is like really intense. It's been blowing pollen in my face. So I've been waking up every morning with like my eyes almost swollen shut. So I've been kind of living on Benadryl and Claritin. And so Benadryl makes it to where I have a hard time getting up in the morning. So I think I'm going to have some coffee this morning. Otherwise, today should be pretty uneventful. The biggest thing I need to do is, we're having company come over, so I need to like do some major cleaning so that it doesn't look like, you know, pigs live here. So, but right now I'm going to make breakfast and coffee. So let's get that done first. First order of today is I'm going to clean the kids' bathroom. It has not been cleaned in 4 days. And at this point, we're looking like truck stop restroom type filthy. So we're going to try to get this done because this is absolutely disgusting. Just let me show you. As you see from the mess, it is quite disgusting. Even the mirror is disgusting. The floor. They have been in mud. So it's to take me a little bit. So let's get started. Completed. So now on to the rest of the house now that we've got this all finished. Yay me. Somebody's nursing babies. I don't know how well you can see. All I see is a little foot. They're so cute. Sticking out paddling is just too cute to me. When I come in here this morning, I had quite the incident. I'm not exactly sure how she got out of her pen, but Willow was out, and she had got into Oreo's pen. And her and Oreo had been fighting. Got little tufts of hair pulled out. Like, no big injuries. There's nobody hurt from each other. But there is the nesting box. And I do believe that while they were scuffling around and fighting, the nesting box... Let me show you. It's easier to show you than to tell you. So you see how I have this piece of fence here? There's a piece of wood that goes in between so that they can't get in there. They've knocked that wood down. You can see it laying down right there. They've knocked the wood down, and then these little pieces of metal right here were exposed. And Oreo has a pretty nasty cut on the inside of her leg. I'm pretty sure it was probably trying to get away and running through that. So I have to go to the co-op and get something for that because it looks pretty gross. It's nothing hideous. Let me just tell you that. It's nothing hideous. She's got a gash about that long on the inside of her leg. But with it being hot in summertime, I don't want flies to... It's spring. With it being so hot, I don't want flies to start blowing it. And not only that, I don't want to get it to get infected. So there's a good chance, probably about a 90% chance, that I will be putting Oreo in a cage and bringing her into the house to have her babies. With her having that gash on her leg, I am not leaving her out here like that. So she has earned herself a trip to the house. So now, gonna have to clean a cage out, do some bunny rearranging, and bring her into the house, get her a nesting box in there, and get her cared for. Can't have bunnies out here like that. Real quick, before I have to endure everyone's comments of, then why do you have your bunnies, you know, in colony or large cages like that? If they're going to get out, get hurt. I did not want to put my rabbits in a cage for them to live their life in a 3x3 square forever. So I tried to give them large runs, large enclosures. Sometimes things happen. Same thing as if you had cattle and occasionally they get out. Same thing as if you have any animal, they can get out. Dogs can run off, cats can run away. Things happen. So it's not from my neglect. It's not because I didn't shut the cage good. I figured out how she got out. She actually, you see how this wire is attached here? She had moved it until she got through, and she went through this way, and that's how she got in there to her. So a simple fix. I've got it fixed, no issues. So now we shouldn't have any problem with anybody else getting it. That's why I come out here 3 and 4 times a day, because I want to make sure that nothing bad is happening to my animals, because it can happen in a blink of an eye. You can come out here and 10 minutes later something be wrong. So come out here and check your animals often, and that's why. Because crazy stuff happens. But overnight, I mean, I really can't tell what goes on overnight in this barn. So that being said, I'm going to have John help me carry the big cage in. I'm going to put Rexy in where Oreo was, and I will be moving Oreo into the house. So that's what's going to happen. Lucky her, 4 days before she gives birth, she gets injured, so now she's got to come in and live the luxurious life in the house, which means I probably can't bring her back out for the rest of the summer, because she's going to get acclimated to the air-conditioned temperatures, and I'm afraid she'd die of a heat stroke if I brought her back out here, so she may end up having to be in the house a long time. So it's all good. It's all good. That's part of it. So let's go back in the house and finish cleaning. I wish my life was that hard. Yeah, you. I wish my life was as hard as yours is.
I think it's romantic. I think it's really
You goofball. Here we are, moved into the house. Fresh, clean bed. She seems to be taking it okay. She's just chilling out over here. She seems pretty relaxed, got plenty of food and water. Doesn't seem to mind the other animals, so she's doing good. Shower, and I was going to take a nap, but I kind of have some company, so it's a little hard to nap when you're being snuggled. How can you be mad at it? Even when it poops in the floor and chews up stuff and chews into the sheetrock of my wall and fights with Winter and runs away and won't come back when I yell his name. Look at it. You see Booby. I'm just see big Booby doo. Are you jealous? You jealous? You jealous because you can't climb up on me and sleep too? You're a brat, you know. I'm just telling you. You can't get up here. Help me. You're too big to be up here. Winnie. Help. Your breath. Even Poopy says no. Winnie. Can I please take a nap now?
I just want to help out, try to take off some of the load. Well, I appreciate that. It's awesome.
Let's go to sleep. It's Wednesday night, so I'm cooking hot dogs in the house because we have to rush to church. So we don't have a lot of time on Wednesdays, so I always do something super easy. I'm out here for the last time this evening, and I'm going to feed everybody. I have moved Rexaroni over here to her pen, and I moved her in the house, as you guys saw, so that she can recover without the chance of flies getting to her wound. Her wound looks a little bit better already. Like, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to. I think it looked worse when I first saw it because I kind of panicked a little bit, like, oh my God, what has happened to my baby? So, that being said, also today, a gentleman texted me and said, hey, do you have any more quail eggs to sell? I said, yeah, and I told him how many, and he was like, oh my God, I'll take every one you got. So I sold 8 dozen quail eggs, and probably by this weekend, I have about 5 more. My quail lay a lot, like a whole lot. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead, feed my animals, get back in the house, head to church. I'm actually working on a video project at church with the women of the church for Mother's Day. Can't wait for you guys to see that. I will not put it out until Mother's Day afternoon, but I will be putting it out, and I can't wait for everybody to see it. I'm really excited. This is a true labor of love. So tonight I've got to do some filming, so wish me luck. But all of that being said, I love you guys. Make sure you check out the social media links down below, and until tomorrow, we love you. Bye.